The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. MDRA is in the building. Hello, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
So you want to know how I first got into it with you?
How?
Oyabun.
Figured.
Shout out my guy. I think it was like a little over a year ago, maybe a year and a half. I don't know. I think it was like around the time me and him did like a Zoom interview a long time ago. And then a little bit after that, he's like, yeah, I think there were 2 Canadian artists he's working with.
Yeah.
It was you and somebody else. I forgot the other person's name.
Star. That's actually my best friend.
Star, yeah. So he sent me the both of y'all, and I just think it's funny how everything comes full circle.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
How did you and Oya first get together?
IG.
Oh,
To
IG.
be honest, yeah. I've had him on IG for a minute. Probably like 4 or 5 years. But I posted a snippet of like one of my tracks, and he was like, yo, like, do you have management? I was like, nah, like, you know, like, yeah, I've had like people ask me, but like, it was never the right vibe. And like, he was like, let's hop on a call. Like, then the next week, he's like, let's go to London, UK. And like, he flew me out, showed me around, and like, I was like, all right, like, you know, you're serious, like, super passionate. So like, fuck, if you believe in me like that, like, why not? Like, you know?
That's fine. You know, it's funny when I was in like Montreal, like 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago when I was in Montreal. Oya was like, whatever you need out there, let me know. I'm like, bro, what's like you don't even.
He's everywhere.
I'm like,
He's
what?
everywhere.
I'm like, why
fuck?
do you have like so many? Not like why do you have so many connections in
Yeah.
Canada? But I'm like,
He's tapped in.
I'm like, bro, you never lived out here. Like I was like,
He actually did.
Oh, he did?
He lived in Montreal for a while. Yeah.
when did he live in Montreal?
Like last year.
That's
Yeah.
probably why then. Okay.
Yeah, like
Because he was in
last year.
Florida for a while, so maybe I missed the
Yeah.
Montreal era.
So now
of
he's
his, like,
back in Florida.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, he was like, when you're in Montreal, bro, he's like, whatever you need, this and that. But it was cool. That was actually my first time visiting Canada.
Yeah. How was it? You
I
liked
loved it. It was great. It was
You need
like,
to come to Toronto.
huh?
You need to come to Toronto.
I know. That's what I've been wanting to do, but it just so happened. That's what I thought I was gonna do at first, but this was like for like my boy's bachelor party. He wanted to go to Montreal, or we surprised him.
Interesting. Were the strippers like how you thought it was?
He's not a stripper person. That's the sad part. Why? Are the stripper?
I don't
I didn't
know.
get to indulge.
I don't
Sorry,
know
Ryan, I
why
love
they
you,
say
but-
that, but they always say like, oh, the strippers in Montreal are lit. I don't know why they say it though, but it's been a thing in
Really?
America. Yeah, like I even seen like a Family Guy episode where they mentioned it. I don't know. But
My friend told me, I was on the phone with my friend today, and he told me that there was some like what was the name of the strip club? He said Super Sex something when he went there, and I'm like, bro, when was this? He was like 10 years ago. I'm like, all right, well, I don't think that I don't think that strip club still exists. But I didn't know that like that's a thing in Montreal. I didn't even know. Look, I just
Yeah.
learned something new.
yeah,
Now I'm mad that
yeah.
looking at
Whatever,
the
next
room right
time,
now.
you gotta come back.
But Toronto has always kind of been like the city that I've been wanting to go to because I feel like in terms of like artist wise of who I'm plugged out, like I'm plugged in with a bunch of Montreal artists. We've had a bunch of Montreal artists on the show, but I feel like in terms of like the amount of artists who I've had come on the radar, whether it be on Zoom or in person like this, mostly have been through Toronto. So I've always wanted to come do the show out in Toronto.
Toronto's scene is crazy. So many talented artists. I just feel like most of them don't like have the opportunity to like really tap into something. So like it's like a mini New York, like real shit. So there's so many different sounds, but like they all represent the city.
You were born and raised in Toronto?
No, I was born and raised in Sri Lanka,
Okay.
and then I moved when I was like 10. I've been in Mississauga. It's like kind of like 20 minutes from Toronto. Now I live downtown.
So you lived in Sri Lanka until 10?
Yeah.
What was the point of the move? Just
Well, education, better life.
So how did you like growing up in Canada?
I liked it. I can't lie. I actually love the city that I'm from. So no complaints. But it was a big like difference for sure. Like you know, big culture shock. But
When did the music first start coming into play with you?
I've always written music like since I could like speak right. You know, I was always tapped in. But I really started maybe like 5 years ago, and I was like, yeah.
Right, and like last year was kind of like your first like debut with everything and kind of getting everything out
Yeah,
there.
because I met Oya last year, so everything kind of got serious last year.
Okay.
But until then, I've been doing everything by myself. So I didn't really have a team to like point me in the right direction or like connect the dots. So
So I started doing that. Right, cause like they told me that you had like 100,000 views on YouTube, 180,000 on Spotify. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. No, it's just a start.
I
But
know.
yeah.
But that's a pretty fucking good start. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you. He's the GOAT, man. What can I say? He knows what to do. Like, you know, I really appreciate having him. So need your team, man.
Right. Did he like when it came to like also kind of starting to get like recognition? Cause like, you know, I saw like the Complex Canada stuff and whatnot. How did you feel when you started finally getting like the recognition from like even like the outlets out there now?
Man, it felt good, you know, because like even though it's been a year like since I've been locked in with him, it's been a while since like I've been doing this, so it feels good to finally like be validated, like finally like see like shit happen. Like feels good. The ball's rolling. So
Right, because I feel like sometimes like people be like, oh, you know, this person maybe came out of nowhere, but they don't always see the build up.
Nah,
But
you
you're
don't
like
see the
living through the
behind the
build up.
scenes.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly, yeah.
So it's like when
Real
you
shit.
finally get there, it's like, oh shit, like it's finally happening for me now.
exactly. That's how I feel. Feels good. Even seeing you and being here, like, you know, feels good.
And so we got a new single out right now, right? What are your kind of plans for this year?
I have a tape dropping.
Tape dropping.
Yep. It's called Inferno. I have a mix of shit, like, because I do R&B and I do hip hop, so it's like mix. Yeah, we're dropping March, April.
Okay, cool. Because I was about to say, because like the single dropped in September,
Yeah.
right? So it's been a little while.
So yeah, we've been working, you know, we've been putting shit together. So dropping again, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put out a single before that.
As a rap hip hop tape?
All in, yeah.
Okay. How you balancing like what you do on what record?
I don't really like plan it out. Just kind of go with the vibe and like, if I fuck with the beat, then yeah. It just depends like on what mood I'm in. Like, if I feel like doing R&B, then I just do that. I try not to get like boxed into something. I feel I'm pretty versatile, so like, I try to do just like whatever my heart tells me to do. I don't try to like. What I had to learn though was not to confuse people.
Okay.
Because I know people like to know like, oh, okay, she does R&B. But I feel like I found a good middle ground to work with.
That's fire. So what is the one? What is like if we manifested this, right? What is like the one thing you hope to achieve by the end of 2023?
Fuck, I want to go on tour.
I like that for you.
I want to go on tour. I want to just build up my fan base and like get to meet people and like, connect on a real life level.
Word. So we got the Inferno EP coming this spring. Tour hopefully by the end of the year.
Hopefully, yeah.
What else do the people have to be on the lookout for from you this year before we have you perform here?
Fuck, I just have bare singles coming out.
Okay.
You know? Just, yeah, tape coming out. I really want to go on tour. Like, that's some shit that's, like, I've been manifesting for years now. Rolling Loud Toronto, I want to get on there this year.
Ooh, that'd be fire, yep.
That'd be fire, yeah. But, yeah, pretty much just performing and putting my tape out.
So what are we going to have you perform here today?
I'm going to do a freestyle, and then I'm going to do track off my tape called Bless You.
Awesome. So we're going to do a little freestyle and performance.
Yeah.
Fire. Shout out to Oya, man.
Shout out to Oyabun.
Well, look, it's been a pleasure having you here. Make sure y'all go run the freestyle and the performance out now. Let the people know if they can follow you or anything else you want to let them know. Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
Yeah, check out my tape, Inferno, you know, shout out to Toronto. Gotta represent. I also wanted to say, I super rate how you fuck with the women.
Oh, thank you.
Just in general. Like, you know, I feel like the people should know that. Like, it's super cool, like, watching an interview and seeing, like, someone actually put on for the females. Because it's very rare, and it's, like, it's super important in this industry, and people don't really understand.
Facts. And the ladies kill it, man. The ladies be better than the guys on a lot of these freestyles too. Like I'm not even like and the thing is no guys ever try to say anything to me about it because they know I'm right.
Yeah,
so
real shit.
You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the love for that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Of
Make sure y'all go run up the freestyle performance. That's out now. Inferno. If by the time you're seeing this, that's out, go run that up. Make sure you go follow her, go show her some love, go show her some support. Love is free, support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, on the radar, Canada, we out.